Bonjour. Today I wanted to discuss flowers with you. Flowers are such an intrinsic part of beauty and life and really what helps a home come to fruition. And if you're like myself and you travel a lot, when you come home, reclaiming your space is a really important process. The moment I've put fresh flowers, I know that I'm back and I've rehabilitated the household. It's like putting the finishing touches to a sculpture. On y va? I grew up in the French countryside, and in the evenings, my mother really just had to step out into the garden to put a fresh flower on the napkin of the dinner table. She would also grab branches of fruit trees just before they outbloomed. And it took some serious effort, because the vases were heavy, to put it on the fireplace. But the effort was worthwhile, as effort often is. The shadows of the branches would create these really exquisite shapes that kind of gave this ombre chinoise effect. Because the branches came from the garden, it never felt like we were robbing nature, but in fact including it organically and in due time into our home. Later in life, I went to university in Japan where I studied ikebana, the art of flower arrangement. And it made me realize how the simple process of arranging flowers into a vase acts as a form of meditation. Now, I know flowers are expensive and some of you are on tight budgets and it requires a little time and flower shops can be hard to come by. But the most important thing to remember about flowers is that one is enough. Sometimes a simple rose with a green leaf in a small vase laying where you brush your teeth is really where you'll enjoy it the most. It's just about where it's placed in a room, how it meets the eye, how it casually sits in a vase or a glass, hell, even a teapot or a water pitcher, a leftover beer bottle from the night before, with the tag off, of course. I like to have flowers in the toilet, where I wash my hands, sitting near my computer when I write, or by the sink where I do the dishes, sometimes even by my bed. So even if you can't afford to spend $60 on a beautiful arrangement, just have one flower where you'll really enjoy it, where you'll appreciate it the most. And I think that's the fundamental trick to enhancing the beauty in your existence. Having reminders of time passing and the fragility of existence. Care for the flower by changing its water. See how it changes how you feel. Approach it like a gift, a teacher. Appreciate smelling it, seeing it when you enter a room. Be reminded of the necessity to care for life. Appreciate the flower when it's sitting straight, but also when it gently bends from bearing the weight of time. When the flower has died, we are reminded of the fleetingness of life. And I think those gestures and thoughts bring us back to the fundamentals of our existence. Voilà. I hope this video has changed the way you look at flowers, how you apprehend them. If you have any questions, leave a comment and I will answer. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I leave you with this very beautiful photo called The Last Rose by one of my favorite photographers, Josef Sudek. It just says it all.